Seniors, let me ask you something important. Have your legs started feeling weaker lately? Are stairs harder to climb, balance not as steady, or walking slower than before? Here's the truth most older adults never hear. It may not be aging that's stealing your leg strength. It could be the food you eat every day. As Dr. Thomas, I've listened to the wisdom of old people who learned this the hard way. Today, I'm sharing their advice so you don't have to learn through pain. Why leg strength matters after 60. Your legs are your independence. They help you stand, walk, pray, shop, and live freely. When leg strength fades, fear of falling grows, and confidence disappears. The good news? Food choices can protect or destroy your leg muscles. Food number 1, refined sugar. Let me speak to you honestly and from the heart. Refined sugar is one of the biggest hidden enemies of leg strength in seniors, and most older adults don't realize the damage it causes until their body starts complaining. I've met many elders who told me, "Doctor, I don't eat much junk food. I just like a little sweet tea, a biscuit, or dessert after meals." But the truth is, even small amounts of refined sugar, taken daily, slowly weaken your muscles and nerves, especially in the legs. As we grow older, our bodies do not handle sugar the same way they did at 30 or 40. Excess sugar causes chronic inflammation inside the body. This inflammation attacks muscle fibers, making them weaker over time. It also damages the nerves that send signals from your brain to your legs. That's why many seniors with high sugar intake complain of shaky legs, burning sensations, numbness, or poor balance. These are not just age problems, they are warning signs. Refined sugar also interferes with blood circulation. When sugar levels rise, blood vessels become stiff and narrow. Less blood flow means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reach your leg muscles. Without proper nourishment, muscles shrink and lose power. This is why climbing stairs starts to feel exhausting and why long walks become uncomfortable. I've seen seniors regain noticeable strength simply by reducing sugar for a few weeks. Another serious issue is that sugar drains the body of essential minerals like magnesium and calcium, both critical for muscle contraction and strength. When these minerals are low, muscles cramp, feel weak, and tire quickly. Old people often say, "After sweets, my legs feel heavy." They are right. Their body is reacting to mineral imbalance caused by sugar. Let me be clear. I'm not telling you to never enjoy sweetness again. I'm asking you to be wise. Replace refined sugar with natural options in moderation, like fruit. Cut down on sugary drinks, sweets, packaged desserts, and sweetened tea. Drink more water. Give your muscles a chance to recover. Remember this, seniors. Strong legs come from calm blood sugar, healthy nerves, and good circulation. When you reduce refined sugar, you are not just protecting your legs, you are protecting your independence. And that, my friends, is worth far more than any sweet taste. Food number 2, processed and packaged foods. Let me talk to you honestly about processed and packaged foods, because this is one mistake I see far too often in seniors who are struggling with weak legs. Many elders tell me, "Doctor, I don't eat much sugar, I just eat what's easy." And that's where the danger hides. Processed foods may be convenient, but for aging legs, they are quietly destructive. Packaged snacks, instant noodles, frozen meals, sausages, deli meats, and ready-made foods are loaded with chemicals, preservatives, unhealthy fats, and excessive salt. These ingredients were never meant to nourish an aging body. Over time, they create inflammation inside your muscles and joints, especially in the legs. Inflammation makes muscles stiff, slow, and weak. That heavy feeling in your thighs or calves after eating these foods is not in your imagination. It's your body sending a warning. As we age, our muscles need more nutrients, not less. But processed foods are calorie-dense and nutrient-poor. They fill your stomach, but starve your muscles. Leg muscles depend on protein, magnesium, potassium, and healthy fats to stay strong. Processed foods replace these with empty calories. This leads to muscle wasting, poor endurance, and faster fatigue while walking or standing. Another serious problem is circulation. The unhealthy fats and high sodium in packaged foods thicken the blood and damage blood vessels. When circulation is poor, less oxygen reaches your leg muscles. Without oxygen, muscles weaken, cramp, and lose strength. Many old people say, "After eating packaged food, my legs feel tight or painful." That tightness is reduced blood flow. Processed foods also affect balance. The chemicals in these foods interfere with nerve signals between your brain and legs. That's why seniors who eat a lot of packaged food often feel unsteady or dizzy when standing up. This increases the risk of falls, one of the biggest threats to independence after 60. Wise old people learned this lesson early. They returned to simple, fresh food, home-cooked meals, vegetables, lentils, eggs, yogurt, fruits, and clean water. They noticed their legs felt lighter, movement became easier, and confidence slowly returned. Let me say this clearly. Your legs are not failing because of age alone. They are reacting to what you feed them. If you want stronger legs, less pain, and better balance, start by removing processed and packaged foods from your daily life. Simpler food builds stronger legs, and stronger legs protect your freedom. Food number 3, white bread and refined flour. Let me speak to you calmly and honestly about white bread and refined flour, because this is one of the most common foods quietly weakening seniors' legs. Many older adults tell me, "Doctor, I don't eat junk food. I just eat bread, roti made from white flour, rice, or simple meals." What they don't realize is that refined flour behaves very differently in an aging body. White bread, white flour roti, white rice, and bakery items are stripped of fiber, vitamins, and minerals during processing. What remains is a fast-digesting carbohydrate that quickly turns into sugar in your blood. When blood sugar rises suddenly, it creates inflammation inside the body. Over time, this inflammation weakens muscle tissue, especially in the legs, where strength and balance matter most. As we grow older, our muscles rely on steady energy, not quick spikes. Refined flour gives a short burst of energy, followed by a crash. That crash is when seniors feel tired, heavy, and weak in the legs. You may notice that after eating white bread or refined flour, walking feels harder, knees feel shaky, or standing for long becomes uncomfortable. These are not coincidences. They are reactions. Another serious issue is nutrient loss. Refined flour contains very little magnesium, B vitamins, or iron, all of which are essential for muscle strength and nerve function. Without these nutrients, the signals from your brain to your legs become slower and weaker. This leads to poor coordination, slower walking, and increased risk of stumbling or falling. Refined flour also affects circulation. Frequent blood sugar spikes damage blood vessels, reducing blood flow to the lower body. When leg muscles don't receive enough oxygen and nutrients, they slowly lose strength and endurance. This is why stairs start to feel like a mountain and long walks feel exhausting. Wise old people discovered this truth through experience. They switched from white flour to whole grains, whole wheat, oats, barley, brown rice, in moderation. Within weeks, many noticed steadier energy, improved balance, and less leg fatigue. They didn't eat more food, they ate better food. Let me be very clear. You don't need to starve or give up eating bread completely. You need to choose food that feeds your muscles, not tricks your blood sugar. Reducing refined flour is not about dieting, it's about protecting your legs. Strong legs need steady fuel, healthy nerves, and good circulation. When you limit white bread and refined flour, you give your body the chance to rebuild strength, step by step. And that strength is what keeps you independent, confident, and moving forward after 60. Food number 4, too much fried food. Let me now talk to you honestly about fried food, because this is one habit that silently steals leg strength from many seniors. I know fried food tastes good. Pakoras, fried eggs, samosas, fried chicken, fries. These foods often bring comfort and memories. But as your body ages, it no longer forgives this kind of eating the way it once did, especially when it comes to your legs. When food is fried, it absorbs large amounts of unhealthy oil. This oil thickens the blood and damages blood vessels over time. Your leg muscles depend heavily on good blood circulation. They need a steady flow of oxygen and nutrients to stay strong. When circulation is reduced, muscles begin to weaken, tire quickly, and cramp easily. That burning feeling in the calves, heaviness in the thighs, or pain after walking is often linked to poor blood flow caused by too much fried food. Fried food also increases inflammation in the body. Inflammation is like a slow fire inside your muscles and joints. In seniors, this fire burns longer and heals slower. Over time, inflamed muscles lose flexibility and strength. This is why many older adults who eat fried food regularly complain of stiff knees, sore legs, and difficulty standing up after sitting. Another hidden danger is weight gain. Fried foods are calorie-dense but nutritionally poor. Extra weight puts more pressure on aging leg muscles and joints. Knees, hips, and ankles suffer the most. Old people often say, "My legs feel tired even when I don't walk much." That tiredness is your legs struggling to carry extra load caused by oily food. Fried food also affects nerves. Reused and overheated oils produce toxins that damage nerve endings. This can cause numbness, tingling, or weakness in the legs and feet, increasing the risk of falls. Balance becomes poor, reaction time slows, and confidence in walking disappears. Wise old people learn to change how they cook, not just what they eat. They switch to boiling, steaming, grilling, or light pan cooking with very little oil. They didn't give up flavor, they protected their body. Many notice less leg pain, better movement, and improved stamina within weeks. Let me be clear. You don't need to completely ban fried food. But when it becomes a daily habit, it slowly weakens your legs. Your body is speaking to you through pain, stiffness, and fatigue. Listen to it. Protect your circulation, reduce inflammation, and your legs will thank you. Strong legs come from clean blood flow and calm muscles. When you reduce fried food, you are not just changing your diet, you are choosing strength, stability, and independence after 60. Food number 5, excess salt. Let me now speak to you honestly about excess salt, because this is one of the most overlooked reasons seniors lose leg strength, balance, and comfort. Many older people tell me, "Doctor, I don't eat sweets or fried food, I just like my food tasty." But what they don't realize is that too much salt slowly harms the legs in ways you can feel every single day. As we age, our kidneys and blood vessels do not manage salt as efficiently as before. When you consume excess salt, your body holds on to extra water. This leads to swelling in the feet, ankles, and lower legs. That swelling is not harmless. It puts pressure on muscles, joints, and nerves, making the legs feel stiff, heavy, and painful. Many seniors describe it as, "My legs feel tight by evening." That tightness is fluid buildup caused by salt. Excess salt also disrupts muscle balance. Your muscles need the right balance of minerals, especially potassium, magnesium, and calcium, to contract and relax properly. Too much sodium throws this balance off. When that happens, muscles become weak, cramp easily, or feel shaky. This is why seniors with high salt intake often experience nighttime leg cramps, sudden weakness while standing, or trembling legs when walking. Another serious issue is circulation. High salt intake raises blood pressure and damages blood vessels over time. Poor circulation means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reach your leg muscles. Without proper nourishment, muscles lose strength and endurance. Walking becomes tiring, stairs feel dangerous, and recovery after movement takes longer. This is not just aging, it's reduced blood flow. Excess salt also affects balance and increases fall risk. Swelling around the ankles and feet reduces joint flexibility and sensory feedback from the ground. Your brain receives weaker signals from your feet, making balance less reliable. One small misstep can turn into a serious fall. Wise old people say, "When my legs swell, I feel unsure on my feet." They are absolutely right. Let me be clear. Your body does need some salt, but not the excessive amounts hidden in pickles, packaged foods, sauces, salty snacks, and restaurant meals. Old people who reduce salt notice less swelling, lighter legs, improved movement, and better confidence in walking within weeks. The smartest seniors don't eat bland food. They eat balanced food. They flavor meals with herbs, spices, lemon, garlic, and natural seasonings instead of excess salt. They listen to their body. Remember this, calm muscles, good circulation, and steady balance all depend on moderation. When you reduce excess salt, you reduce swelling, protect your muscles, and give your legs the strength they need to carry you safely through life. What wise old people eat instead? Let me now share something hopeful with you, because wise old people don't just tell us what to avoid, they show us what to eat to stay strong. I've met seniors in their 70s and even 80s who walk confidently, stand up without support, and move with calm strength. When I ask them their secret, they don't talk about expensive supplements or strict diets. They talk about simple, honest food eaten with consistency. Wise old people eat food that looks close to nature. Fresh vegetables are always on their plate, especially leafy greens, carrots, squash, and seasonal vegetables. These foods reduce inflammation and provide minerals that keep leg muscles flexible and strong. They don't overcook everything either, because they know nutrients matter. Many elders say, "When my food is simple, my body feels light." They include good protein, but in moderation. Lentils, beans, eggs, yogurt, and occasionally fish or small portions of meat help maintain muscle mass. Aging muscles naturally shrink, but protein slows this process. Old people learned that skipping protein makes legs weak faster. Even one egg a day or a bowl of lentils can make a difference over time. Wise seniors also respect healthy fats. They don't fear fat, but they choose it carefully. A little olive oil, mustard oil, nuts, and seeds help nourish nerves and joints. These fats improve circulation, which is critical for leg strength. Good blood flow means muscles receive oxygen and nutrients they need to work properly. Fruit plays an important role too, but wisely chosen and not excessive. Fruits like apples, berries, oranges, and bananas provide natural energy, fiber, and potassium. Potassium is especially important for preventing cramps and weakness in the legs. Old people often say, "Fruit gives energy without heaviness," and they are right. One habit all wise old people share is drinking enough water. Dehydration makes muscles stiff, weak, and painful. Even mild dehydration can cause fatigue and poor balance. Seniors who sip water throughout the day notice fewer cramps and better movement. Finally, wise old people eat less but eat regularly. They don't overload their stomachs. They stop eating before feeling too full. This keeps blood sugar stable and energy steady, which directly affects leg strength. Let me remind you of this truth. Strong legs are not built with complicated rules. They are built with simple food, eaten calmly, day after day. When you nourish your body instead of burdening it, your legs respond with strength, stability, and confidence, no matter your age. Strong legs are built in the kitchen, before they're built with exercise. Remove what weakens you, and your body will begin to heal. Yes, even after 60. Let me leave you with this final message, straight from the heart. Aging does not mean surrendering your strength. Weak legs are not a life sentence. They are a signal. A signal asking you to change, to listen, and to care for your body a little better each day. You still have the power to walk with confidence, stand without fear, and live independently. But the choice starts with what you put on your plate. If this message helped you, please like this video, share it with another senior who needs hope, and subscribe to the channel. We are here to grow older wisely, not weaker. Your legs matter, your independence matters, and you are not alone on this journey.